the future of electric vehicles is looking brighter than ever. There are plenty of challenges that must be overcome, but the coming years will see the U.S. become a dominant force in the global EV market. From established manufacturers to new startups, everyone seems to be getting in on the action. Even countries that were previously unaligned have recently begun to show interest in this new technology. So what exactly does the future hold for electric cars? Let's find out. The rise of electric vehicles has been nothing short of spectacular. With each passing year, more people are choosing to ditch their gas-guzzling cars for sleek, efficient EVs. It's no wonder why. Not only do these bad boys save you money on gas and maintenance, but they're also kinder to the environment. In the US, the EV market has exploded in the last couple of years with an increase in sales of over 80%. This rapid growth is being fueled by several key factors. Firstly, there's a growing demand for cleaner and more sustainable transportation options as people become more environmentally conscious. Secondly, government incentives and tax credits have made EVs more affordable for consumers, boosting their appeal. And let's not forget about the automakers who are constantly pushing the boundaries by introducing innovative and high-performing electric models that are turning heads and redefining the driving experience. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. A greener planet, happier drivers, and a thriving industry. What's not to love? But while the future of EVs is undeniably bright, there are still some challenges that need to be addressed to keep this momentum going. One major concern is the issue of range anxiety, which is the fear that the car won't have enough range to get to the destination. Another challenge is the limited charging infrastructure in many parts of the country, making it difficult for owners to find places to recharge their batteries. Additionally, the production of EVs requires a significant amount of mining and processing of critical minerals such as lithium and cobalt, which raises ethical concerns about labor practices and environmental impacts. Despite these challenges, the future looks promising for EVs as innovators continue to work tirelessly to develop new technologies that will make them more accessible, efficient, and user-friendly. As more people switch to EVs, we can expect to see more charging stations popping up everywhere, making it easier than ever to keep our batteries topped up. With so much excitement surrounding the future of this industry, one thing is for sure: the race to develop the next generation of EVs is heating up, and we wait to see what the road has in store for us. The United States has long been a dominant force in the automotive industry, but how does it stand in the global race to develop and manufacture electric vehicles? Well, the good news is that the U.S. is in a prime position to take the lead. The country is home to some of the biggest names in the automotive world, including giants like Tesla, Ford, and General Motors, which are investing heavily in EV research and development. These established players have the resources and expertise to compete with the best of the global EV industry. But it's not just the big players making waves. The U.S. is also home to a number of exciting startups like Rivian and Lucid, who are shaking things up with their innovative designs and high-performance vehicles. In fact, these startups are attracting significant investments and have ambitious plans to scale up their production and compete on a global stage. Furthermore, the U.S. government is committed to supporting the growth of the EV industry through initiatives that promote clean transportation and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. These policies are creating a favorable environment for businesses to invest in and grow the EV sector. For example, the Inflation Reduction Act offers tax credits and other incentives to encourage consumers to buy EVs and support domestic manufacturing. Additionally, the U.S. has abundant natural resources and a highly skilled workforce, which are essential for the production of EVs. Overall, the U.S. has all the ingredients needed to become a global leader in the EV industry. A little bit of effort and planning, it can ensure that it takes full advantage of this opportunity. However, the transition to electric vehicles is not without its environmental impacts. While EVs themselves produce zero tailpipe emissions, the production and disposal of their batteries can have a significant carbon footprint. The mining of materials like lithium and cobalt can disrupt ecosystems and harm wildlife, while the manufacturing process is energy-intensive. It can release greenhouse gases. Additionally, when batteries reach the end of their life, they need to be properly recycled to prevent toxic materials from leaking into the ground. To mitigate these impacts, it's crucial to adopt a life cycle analysis approach that considers the environmental impacts of EVs from production to disposal. By using renewable energy to generate electricity, EVs can help reduce reliance on fossil fuels and decrease greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, advancements in battery technology, such as the use of recycled materials and more efficient designs, can significantly reduce the environmental footprint of EVs. With careful planning and sustainable practices, the shift to electric vehicles can be a positive step towards a greener future. Let's talk about the growing trend of electric SUVs and trucks. That's right, folks. More and more people are ditching their gas-guzzling behemoths for sleek, eco-friendly alternatives that don't sacrifice on style or power. Why, you might ask? Well, for starters, these EVs offer the same spaciousness and versatility that people love about traditional SUVs and trucks, but with the added benefit of zero tailpipe emissions. Plus, they're incredibly powerful and offer instant torque, making them super fun to drive. And don't worry about charging them. These bad boys can go from 0 to 60 in no time, giving you a range of up to 300 miles on a single charge. Best of all, electric SUVs and trucks are becoming increasingly popular among environmentally conscious consumers who want to reduce their carbon footprint without sacrificing their love for big, bold vehicles. With more models and manufacturers jumping on the bandwagon, the future looks bright for those who want to make a statement while treading lightly on the earth. As the demand for EVs grows, it's important to consider the impact on the job market. Will the shift to electric vehicles result in job losses, or will it create new opportunities? According to a study by the Center for Climate and Energy Solutions, the EV industry has the potential to create millions of new jobs in the U.S. by 2030. This includes positions in manufacturing, research, and development, as well as in the supply chain and service industries. In fact, the study found that for every 100,000 EVs sold, nearly 4,600 jobs are created. So as the EV market expands, we can expect to see more job opportunities in this sector. However, it's important to note that the transition to EVs may also result in job losses in the traditional automotive industry, such as among internal combustion engine manufacturers. Therefore, it's crucial to invest in training and education to ensure that workers are equipped with the skills they need to succeed in the growing EV industry. Overall, the shift to electric vehicles presents both challenges and opportunities for the job market. By planning ahead and investing in the right areas, we can ensure that this transition creates more winners than losers. The future of electric vehicles is looking brighter than ever before. With technological advancements, government support, and consumer demand on the rise, EVs are set to become the norm rather than the exception on our roads. As more and more manufacturers jump on the EV bandwagon, we can expect to see a wider variety of models at more affordable price points. The challenges of range anxiety and charging infrastructure are being addressed with innovations in battery technology and smart grid systems. And as the environmental benefits of EVs become clearer, governments worldwide are offering incentives to promote their adoption. The shift to electric vehicles is not just a trend, it's a transformation of the automotive industry that will shape the future of transportation. So buckle up and get ready for a ride towards a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable future. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.